Record.
It's recording.
Yo, what up, guys? We are here. We're in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm with my good friend Michael Mueller here, and we were having a discussion just talking about video content and how important it is. Even you look at like Apple, the biggest company in the world, anytime a product is launched, even though, you know, they could just say, hey, a new phone is coming out, they still do a huge, campaign and a lot of video content just helping to promote it and push it. Mike is, he's a videographer. He works for one of the biggest companies in Georgia here. And he also does weddings and
music videos,
short films, anything when it comes to video content and photos as well. Some of the stuff that we were talking about and some of the ideas we were talking about, I thought maybe it'll help some of you guys. So I thought it would be good to make some, just make a video about it.
Yeah.
So, Mike, tell the people, how did you even get started in video?
So back in 2010, this guy Amir was harassing me and telling me about this Canon T2i camera that came out, had this incredible 1080 quality footage. There's all this test footage all over YouTube. And at the time, we had this relationship built up from working in music, promoting, managing.
Mike, and that's actually how I met Mike. He actually had artists that he would promote and manage here in the Atlanta area. So,
So that's basically how, and we had to do a lot of things for the artists we worked with, because on the indie level, especially back then, technology was not what it is now. So getting a camera and learning those things was not just helping them, but adding to our craft as well. So that's really the, where we get the skill from, was getting the camera. However, when we got it back in 2010, even though you told me I was going to be Michael Bay, overnight you're like, man, just get this camera. And
your life going to change.
Yeah.
I did. I remember that.
And here's the thing, this was 2 months prior to getting married.
Right. Oh,
and
right.
Kim was like, do you think this is the best time to spend $900? And I was like, yes.
Right.
I said, I just have to book one job. It'll pay for the camera.
Right.
And like the first year I made like $50. You didn't tell me people wanted to see like your work before they book you.
Portfolio.
Yeah. It was a tough lesson, but like anything that kicks your ass creatively, you tackle it, you figure it out, and you strive to get better. But since then, viral video number one.
Oh yeah, Mike actually had a viral video. This was back in 2011.
Shortly after.
It was a wedding proposal video.
Yeah.
And what I think last I checked, it was around 34 million.
Yeah, views. It was. So the original channel was uploaded on 34 million. Then some other, I guess, famous YouTubers stole it. It's went viral several other times on other channels. It's been featured on networks coast to coast and around the world. So that kind of catapulted into the wedding industry and stuff like that. So sometimes, things just kind of happen. It's not necessarily...
Right. And see, during that time, going viral was a little different than going viral now.
It's completely different.
Yeah.
It's completely different.
Almost anything can go viral. Well, that's what it feels like these days.
I think I think things can go viral these days with not much effort put behind it.
Right.
When you take a look at the proposal video that we put together, I mean, we storyboarded and filmed an entire movie trailer, and then got it into a movie theater, and then planted cameras to film a reaction. I mean, like when you think
it was dope, super dope.
So, but now people can go viral just off a video from their phone. So, I mean, it's a different thing these days. You can flip through Instagram or Facebook and, you see video views and it's 7 figures, and it's not even like, you don't actually start getting shocked now until you see the word billion after it. And I think that was recent when, you've been here for the past week. You see my 3-year-old flipping through, watching videos, and the content he's watching has billions of views.
I know, it's crazy, dude.
It's insane.
See, I'm about to, after being here for the past weekend, excuse me, my voice is gone, but after watching his son watch these videos on YouTube, I am retiring from music. I am going solely focusing on making jingles for kids and doing cartoons. Yeah. Dude, that's where the money at. Yep. I mean, the way he watched those videos back to back to back, dude.
And I think the 2 biggest songs for him had about 4 words in the entire song. It's I'm a gummy bear.
Oh, I'm a gummy bear.
And I'm a shark, do, and that's it. And it's a wrap.
Dude, he played the hell out of those songs. That's crazy. Why do you think, or how important is, video content for an artist? I mean, I know for me, I always tell artists that these days the video is more important than the song. Like if you got a single you plan on pushing and you don't have a budget for the video, you might as well not even do it.
I mean, when you look at the way people digest content these days, I mean, CDs are almost extinct.
Right.
I mean, if you're a new artist, what's going to be the easiest way to get your music in front of people? Right. It's going to be through Instagram or Facebook, and you can't do that through an MP3. It's got to be through video.
Right, yeah.
So if you don't want to spend the money on investing in yourself, which that's what getting a quality engineer and mixer and video person are, and a producer, then that's not something you should even be doing. Like, don't waste your time, your money, or anyone else's, because at the end of the day, for people like yourself who do this for a living, like there's no other way. There's no plan B. So it's like it's almost insulting. Like when you see someone they take it as a hobby and they want to insult you and say, "Oh man, you can't mix my record for $100."
Right, yeah. Exactly.
No, I can't. No, I can't. And it's
like, I think most people, they just think, it's not gonna take him long to do that, or it takes him just a couple hours to do that.
That's the most notorious saying. Man, I just want to do this short video.
Right, yeah.
But even as we sit here today doing a 10, 15-minute video, that's really just a discussion. It took longer to set it up. Right, and the time it's going to take to put it together.
The knowledge to go through and set everything up, to light and set cameras and do all that. Like, those things, the hours, they say you got to put 10,000 hours in on anything to be good at it. That's what that's a saying. And it's like, I don't know if I put 10,000 in yet, but I feel like I have if I haven't.
Trust me, you would know if you felt like you did or you didn't. You ain't got to count it. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the night, when you've spent tireless, sleepless nights just educating yourself and figuring out.
Craft.
Because that's the thing, man. When you love something and you're passionate about it, sleep and those things aren't going to make a difference to you, because at the end of the day, it goes back to what we just said, investing in yourself. It's an investment. So at the end of it, you're walking away better. So it's the same way when you spend quality money on yourself. The only person that's going to benefit from a good video about your music is you. The only person that's going to benefit from a good mix or a good production of a song that you do is you. It's not going to be anybody else.
Right. So why not spend the money and, do it the right way?
I mean, you're going to buy the right shoes. Right? You're going to walk around in the right shoes.
Hey, what's crazy, man, is so many artists, they'll spend the money on
I've seen
the outfit You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Instead of putting their money into, you know, what they're really presenting to the world when it comes to their art and how they're presenting their art.
In the days of managing and promoting, and still to this day, still doing music videos, you see it more times than not where it's like, I get it, like there's a certain content you need to talk about and you need to do it, but it's not necessarily that you should always have to practice it, because at the end of the day, when you talk about that investment, it's not the visual, it's not the, it's you can look fly for cheap, man.
Right, yeah.
It don't cost a lot.
H&M,
baby, all day, all day, all day. You don't have to spend a fortune to look like it, man, and you need to put that in something that's going to get you some money back, because it goes back to this, man. This year I sold my Lexus, I got rid of my Lexus, and I bought a cargo van. Investing in my craft.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing, the one thing I looked at it, that Lexus was a note every month, and that note that Lexus was never going to make me $1.
Right.
It was only an expense.
Right.
My van, it is going to take me, and as it takes me to jobs back and forth, it's an advertisement.
Right. Yeah.
So I live in the city of Atlanta where there's 6 million plus people.
Having that many people, I mean,
as much as I drive around.
Yeah.
Just the 7 days you've been here, how much we drove around?
Man, dude. I mean, enough to where I don't want to drive nowhere. I mean, no more while I'm here.
So it's making those choices and maturing enough in your head to realize that if it's something you really want, you're going to take and sacrifice the things like the superficial things, like the nicer car.
Yeah.
My wife thought I was damn nuts.
Yeah.
She what?
Yeah.
But
I couldn't believe it. I mean, because I know how you like your, you know, nice shit. You know what I'm saying? So to give up the Lex and go get a cargo van.
Yeah.
You know, a Scooby-Doo van.
Yeah. Well, they call it the 18 van. I mean, now don't get it wrong. I mean, it's dope when it comes as far as a cargo van.
It's a dope van. It's a dope van. Maybe we'll find a picture or something and throw it up here so you can see it.
Yeah, but you know, it's making those decisions, man, and it goes back to whether you're being an artist or people, even aspiring producers, like, if there's certain things that you need that are going to be an investment in you, then you got to make that decision and do it, whether it's spending the money or getting the education or whatever. You got to get in that mindset. That's the only way you're going to progress. Yeah.
So I know we don't have a lot of time left. I know you got to, we got to finish. We were actually working on a trailer for a show he's doing called Morty. It's actually going to be on Amazon, right?
That's correct.
Yeah. So we're actually working on a trailer for that. So we're going to get back to that. But in closing, what would be your advice to an artist looking to build their brand?
It's a couple things. One, save the money if you don't have it. And find the right team of people. It's not something you can always do on your own. It's about... I was at a business meeting yesterday with my business manager, and the comment he shared with me is, you're the sum of the 5 people you're around the most. And always I always want to be the poorest and the dumbest person in the room. Right. You know what I mean? Like
that's how you grow. I mean, that's
if
how
you want to grow.
Yeah.
So find a good team that has the same vision and vibe and supports you and will be honest with you and not a yes man. Right. Those are huge things.
I'm the guy that's not a yes man. He'll tell you anytime he's doing something or working on a project, he sends it to me because he knows, like, I'm gonna shoot it to him straight.
Yeah.
Like,
and that's huge. That's a big thing, because I think a lot of times when people are friends, they're afraid to hurt their friends' feelings. Right. But I think our whole friendship started from working in creative. Like, it wasn't like we were friends, like we went camping and shit when we were kids. Like, we've always done. It started from the work. So we've always just had that understanding where, you know, we wanted each other to be better. It wasn't like, I'm telling you this to hurt your feelings. I'm telling you this because I want you to be better. And I think people coming into this or wanting to do this need those type of people around them. And those people are invaluable because the more successful you get, the less those people will be around because
you get a whole bunch of barrage of people that's around and everybody.
And they're just going to say whatever you say.
Yeah,
that's excellent, you know. And I think we've both probably seen people's careers sink because of that, because it's bad advice at some point.
It is. Well, Mike, man, I really appreciate you.
I appreciate it.
Where can the people find you online, like your Instagram, Twitter?
Directed by M3 or m3creative.net.
Okay. All right, we'll put that. I'll actually put a link in the description so you can follow him
right there.
And he also has a YouTube channel, correct?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
It's all going.
So I'll put all that in
the
description.
Yeah.
All right. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Arrivederci.